It all starts here, in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Vika. We are expanding our...
Good afternoon, welcome to Tibs TV, the #1 station for news. I'm your anchor, David Okesa.
And my name is MURUGI. Let's first get the highlights. We take the residents cry out over water shortage.
A shoot theft suspect arrest in Bahati and more many story.
And as we begin is that residents of Witete Estate in Juja, Kiambu County have expressed their frustration over lack of water for over 2 weeks now.
The residents who rely on thicker water and sewage company, the WASCO, for water supply say that they have not received any communication from the company concerning the shortage of water.
People forced to pay as high as 30 shillings for a 20-liter jerrycan, which many residents cannot afford. CLARA MURUGI with more information.
For over 14 days now, taps have run dry in Witete, forcing residents to buy water from vendors at prices as high as 30 shillings per 20-liter jerrycan. Families with young children and small business owners, especially hotel operators, say the shortage is taking a toll on daily life and finances. The Vika Water and Sewerage Company, the WASCO, blames the shortage on ongoing repairs to a burst main pipeline and low water levels at the Dakaini Dam. But residents say the utility firm has failed to keep them informed. As the dry spell stretches on, Witete residents are urging with the WASCO to speed up repairs and improve communication so that families can regain access to this basic necessity water. Reporting for Tibs TV, I'm CLARA.
And in other news, the residents of Bahati, Nairobi County have expressed their relief after 5 shots. The suspects were arrested according to the police commander. Security officer acting on tip-off intercepted them along the road and were found with crude weapons.
The suspects have allegedly been terrorizing residents, forcing them to close their shop as early as 7 o'clock for fear of being robbed.
They are currently being held at Shorimoyo police station that await arraignment. WINFRED MUTHEU has more details on this story.
Suspect believed to have been behind a series of thefts targeting both individuals and local shops were caught earlier this morning while attempting to break into a shop. According to Bahati residents, the suspects had been causing fear in the neighborhood with frequent break-ins and robberies. Police officers from Kamukunji said the operation was successful thanks to the help of alert community members who raised the alarm during the attempted break-in. The suspects are now in custody at Kamukunji police station and will be arraigned in court soon as investigation continues. Reporting for Tibs TV, I'm WINFRED MUTHEU.
And that story of WINFRED take us to a short commercial break, and when we're back,
we're going to talk about the cost of urban waste in Kenya.
It all starts here, in this classroom, in this community health lab, journalism studio, food production demonstration, engineering workshop, fashion and design workshop, cosmetology and beauty workshop, IT lab. We are pressing ourselves further, faster, digging deeper, climbing higher on the global stage and at home in Vika.
We are expanding our knowledge and looking to a future success.
Because what starts here starts with you. Welcome to a world of future success.
Thank you for staying tuned and welcome back. As we continue is that urban waste in Kenya is rapidly growing, becoming not only a social health emergency but also an economic liability. Collection waste, transportation, recycling and disposal call for collaboration effort between the authorities and the members of the public.
Melinada with a special report on this cost of urban waste in Kenya.
Kenya's urban centers are drowning in garbage. From the chaotic streets of Nairobi to the coastal beauty of Mombasa, the piles of uncollected trash are growing by the day. What was once a manageable concern has now exploded into a full-blown crisis. Urban waste mismanagement is not just an environmental issue. No, it's a social and public health emergency that reflects a deeper failure in planning, policy enforcement, and citizen responsibility. Every day, Kenya generates about 3,000 to 4,000 tons of waste, with Nairobi only contributing over 2,000 tons. Shockingly, only about 20% of this waste is properly collected and disposed of. The rest find its way in rivers, roadways, and informal dump sites, leaving behind a trail of health hazards and environmental degradation. The Dandora dump site in Nairobi, officially declared full in 2001, continues to receive full waste daily, operating beyond capacity and without adequate safety measures. It stands as a glaring symbol of urban neglect, one that threatens the health of thousands living and working near it. For many Kenyans, especially those in formal settlements, the consequences are personal and painful. Flooded drains caused by garbage blockage have become a norm during the rainy season, bringing them waterborne diseases like cholera and typhoid. Respiratory diseases are rampant due to burning plastic and rotting food waste in open-air dumps. Mama Rispa, a food vendor in Gikomba Market, laments that when it rains, the mix of garbage and sewage floods the street, affecting her customers and damaging her stock. This is the daily reality for millions who live in Kenya rapidly expanding urban spaces. While the government has made attempts to address the crisis, such as enacting the Sustainable Waste Management Act of 2022, implementation remains sluggish. County governments mandated to manage waste often lack both the funding and political will to make lasting changes. Some counties have partnered with private companies and community-based organizations to improve collection, but those efforts are often undermined by corruption, poor infrastructure, and low public awareness. Yet, amid the chaos, there is a spark of hope. Youth-led environmental groups and recycling startups are setting up where systems have failed. Initiatives like Mr. Green Africa are transforming waste into health by recycling plastic and employing youth in green jobs. In Kibera, a group of young people under the name Mazingira Safi organizes weekly clean-ups and teaches locals about waste separation and composting. These grassroots movements highlighten the potential of citizen-led solutions and the power of innovation. If Kenya is to win the war on waste, a collective effort is really needed. Citizens must be educated on responsible waste disposal and discouraging from littering. Waste must be sorted at source, with biodegradable materials separated from plastics and recyclables. County governments must invest in better collection systems, and industries must be held accountable for the waste they produce. Above all, there needs to be a cultural shift in how we perceive waste, from something we simply discard to something we manage, reuse, and mostly recycle. Urban waste in Kenya is more than just an eyesore. It's a growing threat to health, dignity, and sustainable development. Unless urgent are taken, the stench of our neglect will continue to suffocate our cities. The time to act is now, and it begins with each one of us. I have been your reporter, Nelly Dorcas Nyakionyaga.
And that's all for today. Thank you for staying tuned. We'll be continuing giving you more information same day, same time. I'm your anchor, David Okesa.
And my name is Maureen Wachiru. Have a nice afternoon.